Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Darkest Dungeon. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to hang out with me today as we prepare for the Necromancer. But first off, we are going to hire some new... let's go for a leper, a new leper warrior, and a grave robber, yes. Okay, the idea is to attack the necromancer, the level 3 necromancer. Unfortunately, our level 3 party is all busy with random stuff. Few is relieving his stress, and so is no, actually Dismas and Reynold are in the sanitarium. So what we'll do is we'll embark on a medium mission. Okay, let's try and go for a medium mission with Mamino, Mosegros, Gordon. Let's take Gordon. Yes. Let's take Mosegros, bring him at the rear, and hopefully another damage dealer, Lodges, maybe? Yes. Lodges. He's not very good. I mean, yeah, is good. That's not his favorite position, the second place, but it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be much of an issue. So we'll try to deal with this dungeon as quickly as possible. It's a level 1 dungeon. I don't particularly remember what the objective is, but we'll get to see that. Okay, so the objective is to explore 90% of the rooms. That's a weird dungeon. Okay, so today, as I said, we're going to try and kill the necromancer. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that this episode. Okay, we got an empty room up ahead. Because I don't know if we're gonna be able to... Ooh, that's a couple of nice scouting rolls right there. That's very good. So looks like we are going to be able to avoid those 2 room battles over there. So... no! Don't miss. Just when you start thinking that things will go well and that it will all go smoothly, this game bites you hard and it snaps. It's like those dogs trying to break bones and stuff, like going like yes, and it tears into your flesh. Well, fortunately not your flesh as a player, but into the flesh of your party members. Okay, let's see. Weird reconstruction right there. Could be interesting. Let's go. Resist, good, and 0, unfortunately. Okay, blanket fire, hopefully no critical, and indeed, good. Oh, no! Couple of... dodge. Awesome. Okay. Not that big of a deal. So as I was saying, it's probably I don't know if there's time for two medium missions, because the necromancer mission is a medium length mission, and shank right there. Ooh, it's not going well for us. We didn't bring bandages. We might have jumped too hurriedly into this whole situation right now. Let's go for it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try and milk this combat right here. So oh no, okay, he's gonna move back, and he's gonna move forward, and hopefully Gordon will be able to heal him. Resist, good. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so hopefully they don't freak out, and they don't, so it's good. Okay. Okay. So everyone is in position, I think. Nope, now they are. Okay, good. Not off to a great start. We're gonna need to focus very heavily on healing. But this is not the party that is gonna take on the necromancer. So hopefully that's not really gonna be a problem. And we can camp, so... Oh, no. Actually, yes, I'm not gonna go there. Thank you, see you later. I'm going to go there, because there are a couple of obstructions. Not a couple, more than a couple. 3. I think that constitutes a few. It's one of the differentiation between different amounts of sorry about that sound right there. Different amounts of things, like there's a couple. Come on, what's that? My cell phone is connected to the computer and going through all sorts of things. Anyway, you got a couple, you got a few, you got a bunch, and that's all. Meaning that means all different sort of stuff for different people. There's I can recall a particular game called Heroes of Might and Magic that went about the numbers of enemies precisely by that kind of denomination. You got a few skeletons, you got I mean a bunch or whatever, and in the game that all meant a different range of you know, quantities. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. I love this ability when it crits. I really love it.
Well struck.
Thank you. So the tide turns in our favor this time. So let's go for a heal and a bleed, which is not as bad as it could be, because the heal was 9 and that's perfect for me. And Musegros is now
slow and insidious killer.
In a better shape to face the whatever awaits us in these couple of rooms, because yes, this is gonna be our last couple of fights in this dungeon. Let's see who's best at dealing with traps. It's Lodges, as usual. You can never go wrong with disarming traps with your bounty hunter. And I had to check his name right there, his class name, because I forget. Ooh, okay. So these guys, I'm sure I've said this before, but these guys have an ability, have a special ability, which is to summon one of the bleed. That's 7, not bad. Which is to summon one of the bigger bosses. I'm not sure we've seen them though, so you might not know what I'm talking about. But these guys, when they attack, sometimes they'll spawn a big boss type of skeleton thing, ectoplasm. Yeah, that's the name. Let's see who I shall heal. That's gonna be Lodges, hopefully. Yes, he doesn't bleed. Great. So things are looking good. We should be dispatching the next couple of enemies in swiftly fashion, hopefully. Okay, another hunger shack, not a problem. And a wolf right there.
With loot are often low on supplies.
We don't have wolves where I live, fortunately. Because I don't feel that it'd be a nice experience. Oh, at least as long as he doesn't get rabies. As long as he doesn't get rabies. And
death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay, rabies right there from Musegros. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to stun this guy with a critical. Great. Straight to the face. Straight to your face. Okay, so this guy is the only healer, so he's gonna heal himself and resist. Great, and a 9. That's good. That is good. Hopefully now I'll be able to kill somebody. Let's see. Okay, so a couple of stuns. Hopefully this guy gets stunned. He does. Great. So they are very fast too, because they... Oh, come on! They have speed 8 and 18 dodge. As long as they don't get rabies, because this rapid rush... A critical, come on! This guy really doesn't like dogs. It's not really something that he enjoys, being bitten. Okay, let's try and kill this guy. Okay, you're going to stick to healing yourself, a resist and a 6th grade, because he's bleeding like a stuck pig, as you say. So double stuns, great. Let's go for another stun, and be aware that we can't force. Come on! This is the last battle. This is okay. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Okay, so you are going to heal Musagros just in case. Okay. Hopefully that guy doesn't attack. He does attack Musagros for a bleed, probably. No, he resists. Great, great, great. Okay, so I'm going to kill this guy. Nope. Okay, so heal yourself. Good. The occultist really likes, really resists bleed. I was gonna say that he likes bleeding, but that's probably not his thing, since he resists it so much.
This expedition at least promises success.
It does. It does promise success because we are about done. We need to explore 90% of the rooms, and we have explored all room battles. So from now on, we only have one battle right there. But I don't know. I'm not sure that we'll be able to complete the mission without exploring 3 rooms, because we left 2 rooms right there. That should not be a problem. But you know, we can't rule out that we'll be ambushed, or that a trap, a decisively placed trap, won't find our feet or our legs or whatever. We got Lodges, should be able to... No! Blight, that's Blight. And he's got the Blight. The Pale Mare. For those of you who know what that means.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Pale Mare. The Pale Mare is a plague of sorts in A Song of Ice and Fire. A famous series of books written by...
Ancient
Martin George, what's his name? George R. Martin. The series of books that spawned the ever so famous Game of Thrones. But I don't think the Pale Mare makes an appearance in Game of Thrones. So if you don't read the books, you should. First off, you should, because the books are better. That's not to say that the series isn't good, but the books are considerably better. I do like reading. I do like my books, and book adaptations. It's not that they aren't good. It's just that the medium doesn't allow for a lot of stuff, and that's our last fight. Hopefully, we won't be needing to go all the way around back to the start. Okay, as the game goes on, as our party members get better at fighting and stuff, they start dealing much more criticals. Brave Nibble.
How quickly the tide turns.
Assist the stun, which is good, and she is going to stun them in turn. Yes, good. Go for another stress heal right there. Get those jams rolling. Oh yeah. You can never go wrong with having a jester or a bard or whatever in your party, because it's just better for morale. It's just better. And one of the things I'm noticing is that we only have 2 food, so we'll need to camp with just 2 food. Hopefully that doesn't yes, no penalties, which is great. And reduce stress by 30%. All companions reduce stress by 15, not percent, but whatever. Let's see, that's good. And that's it. Let's rest. Hope that nobody attacks us in our sleep. We have already cleared the dungeon, so That doesn't... No! Wake up! They are upon us! Hopefully just a couple of rats or something. There's no rats in this game, actually. Now that I think of it. So Mustegros to the front. Blanket fire to the face of all our party members. Let's go and try and stun this guy. Yes. Send him backwards. Let's try and make this little dude bleed. It's shorter than the other ones. Maybe he's just crouching or something. I don't know. Let's go. He's dead, so great. This guy isn't though. Yes, he's gonna go for a slice and dice and get his culinary skills going right there. Mustegros isn't looking in very good shape. I'm going to try and heal him. 10, that's great. That's a perfect roll. That is the perfect roll for that skill right there. And good. Okay, so a shank, not a problem. A dodge, great. And let's go and try and kill this guy. He's gonna die because he's bleeding. Yes, and he's gonna bleed. See, minus 3 health. Okay, so try and kill. No, a dodge. Gonna attack next. He won't though. Good. Okay, so that's it. This dungeon is complete. We got it. Ooh, that's nice. That's actually very nice. That is very nice. Okay, so let's exit the dungeon. Skip this. Okay, so curious not a problem, gambler not a problem. All the rest stay fine and dandy. It's pretty slow world vision. That's Pythu right there. We are about to embark on an adventure, and he's got double vision because he got drunk. Oh well. Anyway, so we're going to kill the necromancer. That's it. We're going to take Dismas. He's not very happy about this whole operation, but we need Pythu. We need our old party. This party, because they are more leveled and because they are ready for this. Yeah, we're gonna take them. Hopefully it's a shorter dungeon of sorts, but still I won't skimp on the provisions.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
That's not nice of you. Yeah, the narrator, our old father, I think, maybe? Ancestor at least. So, the narrator isn't very friendly. He killed himself because we couldn't live with his sins, I think. Hopefully we get a scouting roll right there. We don't, but the necromancer is probably in one of these 2 rooms.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I'm not gonna touch those dangerous contraptions, but one of the things I was gonna say is that Reynold, if you remember, has kleptomaniac, one of his quirks, and one of the ways to minimize that the effect that Reynold that quirk has on
reeling, about to break.
Okay, a pool right there. That's not that bad for Dismas, but it is bad for Reynold. But as I was gonna say, one of the ways to deal with that is to have the other party members open the stuff. So you might have noticed that I do that, but
How quickly the tide turns.
things are not looking good. First combat, and she's gonna die? No! No, 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 no.
On the brink.
No, she could die. She could die. Place the pool right there. Okay, hopefully she doesn't, because if she does... Okay, thank you. I'm going to heal her as much as I can, because she's gonna need to heal herself. Okay, so hopefully that kills somebody. Yes, thank you. See? Another death store roll. Because she's bleeding. Fortunately, we have bandages. And she isn't freaking out. 5 heal points. Not very good, but better than nothing. Hopefully they don't attack her again. It's this guy! This girl, actually. I forget the huge cleavage going on right there.
Give them no quarter.
So we're going to have to tend to our wounds through the whole dungeon. The Necromancer actually hasn't been very good for us, the boss itself, because the first time we got here, back in episode 4 I think, or episode 5, this dungeon was also pretty long before we could get to the Necromancer himself. The Eldritch Push is not very problematic, just 1 damage. Dodge, that's not good. Hopefully that kills him. No. Stressful incantation. At least it's for the least stressed character in our party, but that takes away some of our light. Okay. So let's make the best out of a bad situation.
They can be beaten.
They can, but sometimes we get beaten.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
While we beat them. A scouting roll right there. Hopefully it will scout over here. No, another room battle up ahead. I'm going to open this with my key. Some gold. That was worthwhile.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Oh, a couple of conscripts. Okay, so I'm not sure which one of our abilities is the best. I'll go for this. Because, as always, AoE is the best. AoE, that's area of effect. For those of you who are not accustomed to the vernacular speech of RPGs and that sort of this kind of games. This isn't really an RPG. I mean, there's character progression, there's stats and all that, but that doesn't really create an RPG. Just because it has stats doesn't mean it's an RPG, right? But it's a dungeon crawler. Historically speaking, I mean, it has its roots firmly planted on RPG tradition. So referring to it as an RPG, while not wholly accurate, is probably also not wholly inaccurate. Reynold taking the brunt of the attacks right there. Party heal for the win. Doubles, great. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a heal on Vastal. Okay, so now I'm going to go for a plague grenade. Hopefully that will be okay. Not what I was expecting. Oh, come on! That could have been like the death of 2 guys and 6 damage right there because you missed, you dumbass. And now Reynold has to do stuff that he didn't particularly want to do. Okay, so that's the death of this Bone Noble. And critical. That's the death of this marksman. Great. Okay, so they're dead. Hopefully Vassal will be able to play before he does. Nope, never mind. Since we can't heal outside combat, we are going to have to make do with that. Okay, so let's see if we get a scouting roll. Okay, I'm gonna risk opening the sarcophagus with a shovel, because we don't see obstructions in our path in the near future. I'm not gonna touch those books. We've learned our lesson. We have learned that touching...
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yes, touching manuscripts in the middle of gloomy, ruined dungeons. Not the best idea. Because apparently some of those manuscripts are filled with stuff that hurts the eyes and hurts the mind to know, and all sorts of problems. Okay, so let's see. Let's go for a stun right there. Hopefully that offsets any... Oh, that wasn't the best strategy. That wasn't the best strategy. We could have spared ourselves a critical. Come on! Come on! It's like this game is Moore's law. See? The worst thing that could happen will happen, or whatever may happen will happen. I don't know. Hopefully, yes! It's powerful. Great. First time we see one of our characters being decent about his prospects and not freaking out for no reason at all. But unfortunately, we're not looking in very great shape in regards to the fight against the necromancer.
Slow and insidious killer.
No, don't, Robert. Come on, you're dumb. Come on, it's a trap. At least you resisted it. See, that's your problem right there. That is your problem. You are a greedy bastard. That's who you are. Okay, a scouting roll right there. Hopefully we can see where the is there. We still got 3 fights. Let's try and confess your sins. Got treasure instead. Not as good, but okay, so let's hope that we're able to heal ourselves and not die in the process. Graveyard slash to Vasto right there, not good. A spear thrust to Reynold, not good at all because he's at that store. Come on.
Hold fast.
Come on, I'm going to heal him. Bring him out of that store. Quarrel to Vasto right there. She's gonna. Oh, things are looking so bad. Things are looking so bad. Okay, Vassal is gonna need to spam heal all day long. Impale. Come on! Come on! We could lose our whole party right now.
Death waits for the slightest lapse.
Can we at least retreat from combat? Because I'm going to retreat. That... Okay, so this much resolve is tested. He's selfish. And yeah, I think Reynold is gonna be tested as well. A quarrel. That store re-rolled a good. Okay, so I think we are gonna be able to. Okay, so we haven't this turn we haven't played, but they have. As you can see, there's none of these gold marks. Hopefully Dismas doesn't miss, but he probably is gonna miss. That's okay. We're gonna try and retreat. Just retreat.
General cuts losses and regroups.
Yes, indeed. And I'm going to bring them out of that store and consider our options. We're right here. We got 3 battles before we reach the Necromancer, and our party is totally stressed and in very bad shape. What we're going to do is camp, have a feast, and abandon the quest.
Of respite, a chance to steel oneself against
That
the
is
coming
what
horrors.
we are going to do. Okay, so invisible Python right there. I think, yeah, maybe there's something wrong with the installation of my game or something, because it's always Python that's invisible in the camp. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. Try to reinstall the game, maybe. Welcome now. It says no sleep for us. Okay, so they're upon us. Fortunately, it's not that big of a threat. Never say never, because this game, come on, it started difficult for us. We're gonna need to put all these people in the stress relieving relieving activities, because they're all pretty bummed out about their prospects. I'm only out for myself. Come on, at least kill them. I don't care if you're out for yourself. It's not like you have much choice. You have to kill them or die. Try and offset a bit of that stress on Pythu right there. Okay, so Vassal can't do much. Okay, we're in a bad position because not only Pythu can attack, and need to move. Okay, so good.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Oh, actually, yeah, he can attack as well. So,
A powerful blow.
okay, everyone. I think this is about it for this episode. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been a very unlucky dungeon. We still get. That's a new game for a new name for the game. A very unlucky dungeon. Still get our loot. We just don't get the quest reward, and we don't get to kill. Okay, we're gonna need to bring Vassal to all sorts of healing facilities.
Once, our state was the envy of this land.
Anyway, thank you so much for sticking with me. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.